Episode 31, Boys Podcast. We're here with Blake Burgess.
30 fun!
30 fun.
Mm-hmm.
Second episode from the wonderful Paramount building.
Yay.
Big thanks to them. Big thanks to the Lost Ogle and Patrick Riley. Props.
Big ups.
We're sharing the room tonight. We're sharing the building tonight. I can hear people working. It's interesting. So used to being like closed. Hear people working, hear people drinking, hear people thinking.
Yeah, people stinking.
I'm stinking.
I'm stinking.
So,
you ran up them stairs again.
I did, dude. There's like 3 flights of stairs, and I'm old, and I'm getting fat. Well, I've been fat. I'm getting skinnier as I get older. But yeah, it's fun stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's going on, man? Oh, wait. I gotta. Before we go on, we set up a Patreon account on our website.
Oh yeah.
It's the new, fun, hip way to give to Boys Podcast if you like what you hear. It's basically a subscription service. You can give $1 a month. You could give a few dollars a month, whatever you see fit. If you enjoy what we're doing, go to our webpage, boyspodcast.com, scroll to the bottom, and there is a link to our Patreon website.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Just one so far.
One cool kid's doing it?
Thank you. One cool kid.
Be like that cool kid.
And last but not least, boyspodcast.com. Thank you to Anthem Brewing for the beers.
Anthem Brewing. I am having the Ride or Die IPA, which is fucking amazing.
As am I.
I've been stoked about this for a while. They posted the artwork about a week ago or so.
Yep. I'm having one as well. Went and picked these up right before the show. And thanks, Ben, and thanks, Anthem. These are damn tasty.
Tasty.
And without further ado, Boys Podcast, episode 31. All right, Blake, thanks for joining us tonight. We're going to put some music in there between. So how are you doing, man?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Pull that mic right up to you.
Yeah.
You can swivel it. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
This is excellent. Hey, so, yeah, I'm good. I'm having a great time already.
Work today as well?
Yeah.
Came straight over from work?
Came straight here.
And now we're here. We're going to have a good time. We're going to relax.
Yes.
We're going to talk about some things. First and foremost, I wanted to bring up your album. Let's get that shit out of the way so we can have some fun.
Let's get that old shit
the plugs out of the way.
Shit.
Light of This World.
Mm-hmm.
The name.
Yes.
Available at blakeburgess.bandcamp.com.
True.
And I'm going to tell you my standout track. I listened to the album twice through.
Excellent.
And I liked, you said that the last time too.
Yeah.
Had this cool, I was trying to explain your album to a friend of mine the other day.
Good luck.
And yeah, I know. And I was like, it's kind of country, but there's these psych moments on it. A lot of the guitar is kind of left of center.
Yeah.
Which I really enjoyed that.
The way you described it the other day to me, the only way I would describe it is, would you say country, druggy country? Is that what you said?
I was like, it's like Merle Haggard, but on an acid trip is what it reminded me of. And really enjoyable stuff, man.
Thank you.
How long has that been in the making?
I've been working on that kind of stuff for a few years, but that album specifically, worked on it since last fall. So probably November of 2015, laid down the original tracks.
Where was it recorded at?
With my friend Connor Schmigel.
Good dude.
Connor.
Excellent person. He and I co-produced it together, so I love that guy.
He's a guy I'd like to get on the show. I don't know him very well, but he's always been so friendly to me.
He's one of the friendliest people I know. We hung out last night, actually. We played, what is that game? Gears of War 4 and Battlefield 1.
Solid.
And just drink beer.
Yeah.
And then watched a bunch of YouTube videos, which is what we always do.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We should all just hang out because
I would love to watch YouTube videos.
Streamies, man.
We call, my wife calls them streamies. I'll have a few of these wonderful anthems, and I'll get in that mood where I got to show my friends what I've been listening to.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, check this band out. There's a girl in the band. Check it out. They're awesome. And then next thing you know, 4 hours have gone by. We're watching Croatian Limp Bizkit interviews from '99.
Oh God, yeah.
And we never look back.
You get sucked into the hole.
What were you guys watching?
Every time we hang out, we usually watch Vine comps. So the best ones on World Star Hip Hop Vine comps.
Fails and what have you.
Yeah, and we watch fails. Last night we were watching, we were trying to find scariest videos. So we were trying to watch weird shit where...
Now, are these videos designed to scare you or people being scared or what?
It's kind of supposed to be more of a voyeuristic, look at this shit that happened and isn't that creepy? I guess it's more of a creepy thing.
Can you give me an example?
We were trying to watch
exorcism
videos, real exorcism ones. Most of them, they seemed pretty fake.
Yeah.
Slender Man kind of stuff?
More actual exorcisms. Or there was this one that we watched that really actually kind of did freak me out. It was this lady doing a makeup tutorial on YouTube. And so she's you know, she's like, I use this mascara and I put it on like this and, you know, all that stuff that I don't know about. But then she just stops and like is blank faced. And then she just like starts slamming her head into her like keyboard and it starts blurring out her face because it's like bloody and shit. And it's just like, and then it just shows her like sitting there and there's just blood on her face and she looks like dead. It was like something came into her and like, I don't know.
Like possessed her to beat herself against the table.
Yeah, that one was weird. I was like...
Possession videos.
Yeah, possession videos, yeah.
That's going to be in a YouTube search.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. But there's a lot of fake shit.
Caps real.
Yeah.
Possession videos.
Right, of course, yeah. 100% real. When they put that 100%...
Not totally not fake.
Yeah, you know it's real. They typed 4 characters into their keyboard.
Yeah.
That's it.
They capitalized it.
Yeah.
That's how you know.
Yeah, dude,
Real.
I get weird late at night. I said this many times on the show, like I'll lay in bed and my beautiful wife will fall asleep. And after I gaze at her sleeping for about 4 hours and just, you know, I get to that happy place.
Creepy.
I roll over, 100% real. But I roll over and I pull out my iPad, put my earbuds in or my headphones on, and I'll just go down like, you know, rabbit holes on YouTube. And man, I get into some weird shit, like just fucked up on the iPad. Yeah. And so scary that sometimes like the line is blurred between that and my dreams.
Yeah.
And then I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, thank God that wasn't real.
Yeah.
I have that shit all the time.
It gets creepy.
Was it?
I'm a vivid fucking dreamer.
Same.
Really?
Especially when I drink. Yeah, when I drink, I have like the... Excuse me.
Am I had a dream?
I had a dream that I burped into a microphone. No, I dream like super weird, vivid places. And there's like a mall that I have that's a recurring dream. Super vivid. And it's like this mall I've constructed that's just fucking overwhelming. And it's like bright orange on the inside. There's multiple levels with like escalators, but the escalators go like halfway down sometimes to like a little tiny sub level.
Okay.
With like one like store on it. And then
Okay.
a weird like food court that's like a mausoleum looking
So
thing.
with that, have you ever, so lucid dreaming, vivid dreaming, I do the same from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had a piece of architecture in your dream that you see in reality either months later or years later and know the entire layout of that because it was in your dream? I've had that happen a couple of times.
Is this 100% real?
100% real.
Oh.
100% exclamation point real.
No bullshit.
No
in parentheses.
bullshit. No bullshit.
Dude,
no, but
that's-
really, I've
that's
had
fucked
that
up.
happen where like you see a building like, I've had a dream about this building.
Like,
And
I've
I'll
been
walk
here.
in, I'm like, the bathroom's going to be 3 doors down on the left. Then there's going to be a hallway that goes this way and it goes downstairs. Sure enough, fuck, I'm like, fuck! We're in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Dude, that's pretty remarkable.
That's happened before.
I've never had a dream like that.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
Mine are always like weird, like they're like these sagas. Like I had one a few months ago where I was driving a school bus full of gothic people.
Excellent.
But it wasn't like those sexy goths, like the old school,
like fat goths.
it was like the fedora,
Like
katana,
neckbeard goth?
yeah,
Yeah.
like the mall goth with the trench coat and the waifu and the
Kickwear
pillow and all that
pants
shit.
and-
Yeah.
The
Parachute
Guy
pant
Fieri
things.
giant shirt kind of a thing.
But I was exactly. I was driving it though, and they all loved me, and they were singing songs, and I was like, I don't know where we were going, but I was like so happy. And when I woke up, I was like, man, I think I missed my calling. Like I've always kind of wanted to be a bus driver.
It'd be fun.
Hold on, you talking about this right now with the headphones and that Keeley hat on? Otto from Simpsons.
Hey man, just always dreamed of being a bus driver, man.
That's good.
That's a really
Add
good
that to the
auto
list.
impression.
Thanks.
Wow.
I'm good. 100%
Excellent.
real.
Yeah.
Add that to the list.
Shit, yeah, that's really good.
Yeah. So do you have any like reoccurring?
Yeah, that mall dream is super reoccurring. Like it's like I've been in the parking lot of it, and it looks smaller from the outside. Actually, the parking lot looks similar to like a hybrid of like North Park Mall and Penn Square Mall, and then the inside, like seriously, the food court is so strange. I've been in the food court many times, and it's like this huge cavernous thing. Like there's these pillars that go right down the middle of it. It's more of like an oblong, like or maybe like an oval-esque kind of shape. On one side are normal size food stands like that you would see at a mall, except there's a huge shit ton of room like above it, and it goes to black. And then on the other side of the pillars is just darkness. And I never go to that side.
That means something. You should go to that side.
Next time I have that dream, I'm gonna try and go to that side because it's always interests me, and I don't know what's over there.
I try to do that anytime I have like, I know, like, you know, when you have like a lucid, vivid, like you in the dream, you realize you're in the dream. every time I get that feeling like, all right, I'm going to do something I haven't done in the stream before. I want to see where it goes. And it almost is like a pre-World of Warcraft, like when you go to an open game but it's kind of pixelated the closer you get to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like in the dream. Like it's still loading. Like your brain's going, oh shit, we haven't been here yet.
Yeah, we gotta make something up really
make
quick.
something up fucking quick.
Yeah, it's like if you're running through Skyrim and like the trees pop up in the distance because
Yeah.
it doesn't, like you run out of dream memory.
Yeah, exactly.
It's because you
that.
haven't been there before. But your mind's trying to make you think you have been there before, so it's got to create shit.
And it's all just fucking neurological ones and zeros happening in
Like
your brain.
Westworld, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I still haven't watched that.
Okay,
Dude,
watch
it's-
it because
it's awesome.
Now, I
it's
keep
really
hearing
good.
that, but you know what? I don't believe anyone.
Are you trumping right now?
I
know I've been hearing it. He's doing the fingers. That's what.
Listen, I like terrible shows. I like the worst shows of all time. Check that off the
That's
list.
a good Trump
Yeah,
impression.
throw that one in the
Wow,
garbage.
geez. Yeah, get that one out of here.
I want to watch it, but it's so hard for me to get invested
You have
into
too
a new
many
show.
shows. Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't watch that. I keep doing the Trump finger.
But it's almost George Bush, like
Yeah.
George H.W. Bush.
That's where he got it from.
Not gonna do. Oh, you think
Yeah, he watched a bunch of 100% real George Bush videos.
George Bush impression?
I'm not letting that go. It's hard for me to start a new TV show, not because I watch too much TV,
Right.
but because I can't sit still.
Yeah.
I'm always doing something. Like, man, I love TV. I love vegging out. I love like hanging out and whatever. But like, even when I'm hanging out, like I will gotta get up and do something. And like, but I keep hearing about Westworld.
It's
Sunday-
one that you have to watch.
Yeah.
You really do have to sit there and watch it.
Can you give me just like the elevator pitch of what it's about or why I should watch it?
Well, so it's an almost virtual reality-esque, but like way more than that.
Yeah.
Because it's like actual things. It's
Well, yeah,
you're not putting on a
So
headset.
reality.
Yeah,
It's- yeah.
but sort of virtual reality because they're using like these. I call them animatronics.
Yeah,
but that's
it's
not what
it's
they're called.
vague.
They're
It's
called hosts.
it's a vague concept. They're called hosts.
Mhm.
It's set in a not too distant future where the super elites, you don't really know how elite they are. You just know it's expensive. It's $40,000 a day to go to this theme park where it's like going to Disney World where, you know, you see your Mickeys and your Donald Ducks and they're people in suits. Except these are AI human beings.
Okay.
I can't really say anymore because you don't want to.
Is it okay? The name implies that it's a Western.
It's a Western thing.
There's
yeah.
Western.
It is
okay.
Western
So
themed.
Westworld. It's literal.
It's like basically
Western
like
world.
late 1800s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that's actually I think this is exactly.
It's
what
based on the
said.
1973 Michael Crichton movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's similar, like in terms of like Jurassic Park, which is another novel he wrote. So obviously, theme
Guy
park
has a
that's
fucking
super
boner
real.
for theme parks.
He
Where
really
it goes,
does. He's
he
like,
does.
I want real theme parks. But it's like Jurassic Park. You know, shit goes wrong.
Right.
It's same
Same
kinda
thing. Shit
thing.
goes a little awry.
Shit's gonna go wrong.
But it's deep. If you
It's
really like
very
doing
deep.
I suggest doing some other things and some red wine. Lay on the couch for an hour and a half, maybe.
Okay. It's great. Hour episodes.
Hour eps.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're excellent. They're really well shot. The actors are amazing.
The
Great on it.
soundtrack. You're gonna love the soundtrack. I can't
Yeah?
say much more, but the way they incorporate music into it is great.
Yeah.
A lot of Paramore.
Yeah,
It's
man.
only Paramore.
Fuck
actually,
yes.
It's all Paramore.
Can't wait.
First album.
The good stuff.
Well, they're coming. I don't know any Paramore. Is that a
That
Paramore?
was a great Haley Williams
Yeah.
impression.
Oh, is that her name?
Yeah.
That's her name. Yeah. Orange hair.
Haley Cat Williams.
That's what I call her. Orange hair.
Orange Lady.
Orange Lady.
So yeah, okay.
Orange
so
Lady.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yes.
You should do that.
Please do.
And
I suggest you do.
Let's go back to theme parks
Sure.
because something always goes wrong, and it's not just the movies.
Mhm.
When I was a kid, okay, first of all, little known fact about me, maybe widely known fact:
Mhm.
terrified of roller coasters. Hate them.
Yeah.
Only
It's
been on 2 in my
unfortunate.
life, and they scared the dickens out of
May I
me.
ask which roller coasters
Yes,
they
so
were?
That was my question.
There was one at Silver Dollar City, but it was like
Wildfire.
It was the pussiest.
Dude, Silver Dollar City coasters are all pussy coasters.
This was
Except for
like-
Wildfire.
Is that a badass one?
That one's a bat. It has an amazing first row.
This was not that. This was basically like a Christmas train with hills. Like that's all it was.
It was a kiddie train.
It was so wimpy. Just enough G-force to make me sick.
Okay.
I threw up. I was young.
Uh-huh.
And then
I've been on that one. It was a like actually a train, and it literally only has
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
because I've been on that. I've been there many times.
I went on the second one, and I cannot remember what it was, but I think it was at Frontier City.
Okay.
I just remember a traumatizing experience.
Silver Bullet, Wildcat.
Maybe it was
That's the only two roller coasters they had back in the day.
No, they had the Nightmare.
Oh, the Nightmare. The Nightmare
Is the Wild Mouse.
it used to be called the Orange Blossom, which was a children's roller coaster that, I know that sounds sexual, right? I gave it an orange blossom.
To Haley Williams.
Gave her the Haley Williams, the orange blossom. Is that
That's what I call my butthole.
Why is it orange?
Maybe
Cheetos.
I dipped it in some Tang. Anyway, so they just took this building and they just built a building around the Orange Blossom because no one was riding anymore. Let's call it the Nightmare. It's not really that scary.
Little known fact, it was also called the Wild Mouse.
Was it really?
Yeah, my mother told me that when I was a kid, and I believed it. So we'll fact check that.
We'll Google that. Well, 100%.
100% real.
100%
fact. Roller coaster facts. 100% real. It's a 5-second YouTube video.
I've always loved roller coasters. The things at theme parks that I never really enjoyed, I don't know why. Rapids and the log flumes.
That's all I do. That's all I do. I'm a wet boy.
And, and it's not from fear. It's the wetness. It's 12 noon. I know we're going to be here till they do the fireworks at the end of the night. I don't want to get sopping wet on a goddamn log flume.
Well, Mike, okay, I was always a wet boy because I was scared of roller coasters. But that was when I was a kid, and it was before the age of the cell phone. How do you handle the Renegade Rapids or the log flume in a post-iPhone world?
Have not been since I've had a cell phone.
What if they gave you a snack-sized Ziploc?
They do.
No way.
Some places do. They give you a bag or there's a locker at the beginning of the ride.
Yeah, they do.
We were at Universal Studios in California.
Whoa.
I know.
Ooh, Cali.
Baller status.
Cali, baby.
Went for free because I know how to wheel and deal on the internet. Anyways.
That you do.
So we went and we rode the Jurassic Park ride, which I thought was going to be one of those, it's this movie screen and you're like, ooh, you kind of ride with the thing. No, it's a old school water ride. Don't know what that has to fucking do with Jurassic Park. Anyways.
Well, the Velociraptor urinated a lot.
Yeah, well, it does do that on the ride. It hikes its leg and pisses on you. No, there's when you're steering that line, that hour line to get up to the front, and there's always that line underneath the pavilion where they have like TVs showing stuff while you're waiting. And then they have a little place you just put your phone in there and pick it up at the end of the ride.
Just stow it away.
What I did, I gave it to my wife and told her to put it in her purse.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else, like up the old front or something,
Ooh,
Sorry, Diana.
Vibrate.
put it on vibrate and call me over and over.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh. But no, that is in place. That is a thought. I doubt Frontier City does that. I went to Frontier City like 2 years ago, and man, talk about a theme park.
I have not been to Frontier City since I was young.
Yeah, it wasn't great last time. I always throw up when I go there.
When's the last time you went?
Terrible. When I was probably 13.
Okay.
I always throw up because I always eat a corn dog because I love corn dogs and hot dogs. So one of my favorite foods.
Anything dick shaped.
Anything dick shaped, I'm gonna eat it because why not?
Yeah, sure.
But I always go on the ride that spins you around. You like stand up against a wall.
The barrel, the Gravitron, the Old West thing. Gravitron.
I think is Gravitron is that what it's called? Generic name for it?
I think it's an apt description.
Well, no, that's called the Gravitron when you go to the fair.
Right.
And it's like diamond shaped.
It's like a diamond wheel.
Yeah. Right.
It's like a cheese
wheel. But at Frontier City, it's a fucking barrel.
Yeah.
And I think it's called the barrel roll or something.
I get dizzy after spinning around one time on my own. So riding on that.
So like if you like walk out of your house and you forget your phone and you spin around to go get it, you throw up.
It like throws off my equilibrium. I'm like, oh shit.
I just imagine your front yard is just full of hot dog puke.
Yeah, generally, yeah, that's all it is.
Well, you had a hot dog for breakfast.
Some days I do.
Spun around, ate
People
another
judge
one.
me for it.
Oh.
Well, isn't like a sausage?
I eat all beef hot dogs, so.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you have like a sausage? If you put a sausage in a pancake, that's a breakfast hot dog, right?
Yeah, that's delicious. Also.
Oh man, I also love hot dogs. What
do you put on your hot dog? I'm gonna interview you now. All right. What do you put on your hot dog,
dude? How the tables have turned.
Yeah, I'm good at it.
Don't puke. I put both, dude. I mix. I put a line of ketchup and a line of mustard, and I eat both.
Are you one of these fucking hot dog Nazis who's
I'm not.
No ketchup on a hot dog? Dude, it's delicious.
Do you know what I put on a hot dog?
What's that?
Ketchup.
Yeah, because it's
Every
delicious.
goddamn time. I don't like mustard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
at all?
I just hate it. When I was a kid, this is a sad story kind of, but my
getting
stepmom,
emotional.
when I was a child,
Bed music.
terrible person. I was kind of a picky eater, and I didn't like mustard, and she seriously made me eat straight mustard.
Mommy dearest your ass with
She
some mustard.
squirted mustard into my mouth. Was like, you have to eat this, and I threw it up. And she's a terrible person. So ever since then, I've had this weird like, not eating that. Like it makes me gag. So,
Dude,
on the record, fuck mustard. I just want to say that loud and clear.
Unless it's honey mustard, I'll eat the shit out of that.
I don't know about honey mustard. I haven't had it in a long time.
What about spicy brown?
I don't know.
Ooh,
Stone ground?
Golden spicy brown mustards that we're talking about. We're going brands.
I had before we go there, I had a similar experience with the terrible mother, but mine was eat your fish sticks or I'll shove them down your throat. And she literally did try to like shove yet another penis-shaped phallic.
Eat your processed jumbled fish.
Your chipped fish, like your deep fried chipped fish block.
Yeah.
Or I will shove it down your throat. I was like, I'm not eating it. I was also a picky eater as a boy.
Did you use ketchup on your fish sticks?
That's
No,
the
we
only
did
way to eat it.
tartar sauce.
Oh, the tartar sauce.
That was rich.
Yeah.
We did ketchup
Yeah, we couldn't afford tartar sauce.
or ranch.
Right.
This
Ranch
rich
with
kid
everything,
over
dude.
here.
Ranch.
Tartar sauce.
Yeah.
Rich.
We had tartar sauce. We had shrimp sauce.
Like the shrimp cocktail sauce?
Yeah. Which is like what? Like bumpy ketchup?
Pretty
What
much.
is
It's like
it?
ketchup. It's basically ketchup and horseradish.
Ketchup with herpes.
mixed together. I think that's all it is. I don't know.
Man, so okay, back to mustard. Sorry.
Anyway, no,
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, whatever. I'm as far as condiments go, it's the worst for you, but it's my fucking favorite. Mayonnaise.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm a mayonnaise
Okay.
fan.
I don't like mayonnaise
Mm-hmm.
anymore, but I love veganese, and I'm
Oh,
not a
veganese is
vegan.
jam.
I'm not vegetarian.
Oh, I don't
I
eat
used to be.
I eat veganese like because it tastes exactly like mayonnaise and it's like I'm
Way
not gonna say
better for
good
you.
for you, but it's way better for you.
Yeah, it tastes delicious.
Oh, yeah.
I put it on a lot of things.
Josh likes when I warm up a little veganese in the microwave and then bend him over and like throw a cup of it on his back.
Yeah.
He loves that for some
it
reason.
feels
I don't know
kind of
why.
like a
That was an old-fashioned gay joke.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new America.
Trump.
Listen, it was the most misogynistic joke of all time. That was actually
You're getting bassier with it.
yeah, that wasn't good. That was what's his name? Fucking what's the dude that does Trump on SNL? Alex
Alec Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
Alex Baldwin. Exactly.
Alex Baldwin. Wait, Alex Baldwin
Yes.
or Alex Baldwin?
Either or.
I like
whatever.
Alex Baldwin better.
All right, back to you, Blake. Sorry. This is all about condiments. This is weird.
It's okay. This
But,
is where I usually go.
Welcome to All About Condiments.
Speaking of condiments, so okay, new album,
Yes.
right? Lots of condiments of tone,
Sure.
of
True.
style.
True.
It's like a CC's buffet. It's like a condiment bar.
When you go get your hot dog at a baseball game, there's that condiment bar.
Mm-hmm.
Pump of ketchup, pump of mustard, little relish.
Are you
put
a
it all-
Are you a relish fan?
I am not.
It's weird. It's just
I just don't get it.
It's just pickle
really
trash. It's just
Isn't it just basically like shitty pickles like that are like watery?
Yeah, watery diced shitty pickles.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't sound appealing.
Could you pour
At
the
all.
salty brine on my hot dog and like make the bun wet?
No,
Like why?
yeah, it's like peasant
would you
like,
do it?
please, sir, can I have the remainder of your pickle?
Yeah, it's all the terrible shit that they get at the end of the day. Boom. Okay, I'm drinking this Ride
what do you
or
think?
Die PA.
Is this Blake Burgess approved?
I enjoy it, actually. I'm not a big IPA fan in general, but just because, whatever.
I'm gonna say
But this is delicious.
Ride or Die PA. It's better than Brontosaurus piss.
That's true, because I've had that. And it's
Don't take a
it's
picture of
great.
that. That was fucking horrible.
I did.
Let me do a Trump instead. So okay, let's talk about this album, man.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, it's important.
So I would say that my album, here's a way to describe it for me. It's like
Sex.
sex. Sometimes it's good.
Isn't that pizza?
Also pizza.
It's like pizza with ketchup on it.
Pizza's kind of always good. I mean, even when it's not good, it's still, better than a lot of things. But no, it's like I listen to a lot of old school country. So I've like Townes Van Zandt, love it. Steve Earle, love it. Hank Williams, anything like.
How do you feel about
this
Copperhead Road?
Yeah, I went and saw Steve Earle last year
Oh, yeah?
in Marfa, Texas, and it was excellent. I got to meet him.
Dude, I keep hearing Marfa, Texas is a really kick-ass town to go to. Did you stay at the Streamline or airline?
El Cosmico.
Airstream.
Yeah. We slept in tents. Oops, sorry.
Oh.
It was empty.
All these anthems everywhere.
Am I your noisiest guest?
I think so.
I'm like,
and it's funny you bring that up because we used to do this out of my house.
Yeah.
And we had a nice little office, like with a couch, and we had these mic stands that would be on the floor. You know, just your classic boom stand.
Yeah.
You know, you've been around a boom stand or two in your life. Yeah.
You boom.
one or two.
But now these new stands, for just to paint a picture for the listeners here, they are mounted to the table. We had this table custom made.
You got the little lighting underneath?
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, did you notice you also have you can charge your phone over there somewhere?
holy shit.
Yeah.
There's a flashlight. If you look.
Well, you can stick your dick right in
I
it.
can fuck this table?
Yeah.
There's a bottle of ketchup there on the end if you want to lube up. Anyway, but yeah, so this new table, like, that's so fucking loud. Like, anytime I, like, put my fist down, that was my wedding ring, but anytime I put a beer down, it's so loud because the mics are connected. So we need to rethink this.
Yeah.
It looks really good and it's really nice. Maybe just get, a table right here. Like a little like
side
a nightstand
table.
thing. Yeah. Side table.
Or just don't put your fucking hands on the table.
Yeah.
Or
don't put your goddamn hands on this fucking table.
I'm going to just spray paint right in the
You
middle.
know, you guys are talking about mom things. My mom would do that if I put my hands, she's like, if you put your goddamn hands on the table, I'm going to shove them up your ass. So,
Jesus
really?
Christ.
I just had a
100% real. 100%.
100% real.
I'm scared.
Can't deny it.
I'm truly scared.
I want to meet your mom now.
She didn't do that. My mom's a sweet lady.
Well, see, I always heard elbows off the table.
Elbows off the
which
table.
I didn't get.
My parents did not raise me with
I guess
any
it's
manners.
considered rude.
I don't know.
Did you put your elbows on the table?
Fuck yeah, I still do. I'm always like, I'm eating and I'm just like,
you're just like,
Just shoveling it
I'm
in.
like on my phone, like I'll eat with my hands. I don't care.
I mean,
No table
it's custom.
manners.
were you an elbows on the table kid?
I was told no elbows on the table, but I got away with doing. I mean, it's a not a visual podcast. This
The forearms.
just the forearms on the table.
right above the elbow.
I'm not at the elbow yet. You fucking bitch.
yeah, try and get me. Where? Oh, what elbow?
What elbow?
This one that's off the fucking table.
This one that's just hanging out right down here, and you can rub
Look
down
at
there.
it. Look at it. Look at
You can
it.
still grab this weenus. It's not on the fucking table.
Elbows
Weenus.
freak me out, dude. I like
Elbows
that.
are weird.
Granny elbows, like the old saggers. Like,
Speaking of, I find myself having to lotion up my elbows.
Oh, really?
I'm 34. I'm getting ashy. I'm getting dry.
can you say that? Like, is that a thing?
Well, yeah, your skin gets dry.
Yeah, it gets ashy. It gets dry.
Oh
That's
boy.
okay.
It cracks.
I get dry hands during the winter.
Well,
My fingers.
You should really.
my
What you should do
knuckles.
is you should fill a bowl with Heinz. It's got to be Heinz 57 ketchup,
Well, yeah, I mean it's the best kind.
and then you're gonna rest your hands in that bowl of ketchup for 5 to 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You pull them out.
Lick it off.
You're like a teenager.
Well, the whole time you have to keep your elbows on the table.
Elbows on the table.
It looks really.
It's like you're getting a manicure.
Yeah.
You know.
A tater cure.
Okay, so can we talk about this fucking album?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
So anyway, back to this dumb album that I put out. It's like I listen to country music a lot, but also I listen to like really fucking weird shit. Like I was really big into Godspeed. It's basically like somebody that listens to like Merle Haggard and then also listens to Godspeed, and then I made an album.
My wife loves Godspeed.
It's really fucking intense stuff.
I am not familiar, to be honest. I mean,
Godspeed, You Black Emperor.
yeah, and I know that the raise your skinny fists something to heaven or something like that. Is that did I get it right?
It's shit. I even have that album and I can't remember.
No pun intended, Rob, but it's definitely your speed. It's up your butt. It's up your butt. It's up your alley.
butt, dude.
I am God.
It's up your butt.
Just like your
my new
hands.
thing.
It's up your butt.
If I tell a friend like they'd be into it, oh dude, that's up your butt for sure.
Dude, let's make that happen.
Up your
Yeah,
butt.
is that a new thing that you just
I
started?
just made it up.
All right, I'm in.
Dude, ride or die PA. It's
Ride or
up your
die,
butt.
Dude.
It's up your butt, bro. Throw that
If you're a
bread
fan
on
of IPAs, it's definitely up your butt.
Well, okay, so you were in some bands before this.
True, yeah.
I did a little research here.
Yeah, so I was in. I'm still in Oklahoma Cloud Factory.
Mm-hmm.
We're putting out an album soon. Also recorded with Connor, and then I was in Milk Jr. for 4 or 5 years, and.
So about Oklahoma Cloud Factory, like, what's it like to be the pioneering like vape rock band in Oklahoma?
Vape rock, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It
just
feels
chucking
great.
cloud.
I mean, obviously, vaping is fucking cool.
Well, and it's better than smoking.
Duh, because you get to blow fucking sweet clouds. That's all we do. That's actually most of our practice is just vaping.
Just vaping into a microphone.
Or do you do those sweet like?
I twist them around.
Yeah, twist them around.
I
Yeah.
get them going in a fucking tornado,
Yeah.
and then I whisk them away.
Dude, you ever vaped ketchup?
That's the flavor I get. Is there another flavor that's better?
Mustard.
Oh. Bring
Fuck
back,
off.
bring back memes.
And
No,
then,
thank you.
okay,
I'm
so
gonna put my finger in this hole. Sorry.
it's okay. Do
Do you hear that?
I think I can.
You're just adding to the noisiest guest of all time.
We're gonna give you an award.
It's like, do you have a bag of pennies you could shake, or
Yeah.
like some dice to roll on the table?
You give a mouse a cookie
And they dip it in mustard.
and they dip it in fucking mustard.
I actually ate a cookie with mustard on it one time.
Why would
on
you do
accident.
that?
Somebody
As a-
handed me a cookie.
As a
in
man
high
with
school.
such guttural hatred of
Yeah.
mustard, why
It
would you
was not-
combine?
Somebody handed me a cookie in high school. They were like, "Hey, here's a cookie," and they knew I hated mustard, and it was on the bottom of it.
Dude,
so I
that-
grabbed it like around the edge, and I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, cookie!" Terrible.
Solid kid burn.
Threw up.
Important question. What cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Okay, another more question. Why were you holding it around the edge like it's a goddamn UFO saucer?
Because I want to hold it like this and take a big bite.
Oh no, dude, you just grab it. You just
No.
grab it by the top and bottom.
It wasn't big.
Oh.
It was like
like a famous
this big.
Amos?
Now it's bigger than that, but
That's how I hold a cookie. I hold a cookie by
yeah,
the
hold
edge.
it by the-
Like a
Do you not
like
do
a,
that?
Like a prick?
Yeah.
Is that a prick way to hold a cookie?
prick
Okay,
way, I
if you're
guess. I am a
going
prick.
middle finger, thumb, and then holding the edge of the cookie in like
That's how I would put like a CD in
Yeah,
my
like a
car
CD,
CD
yeah,
player.
CD.
That's probably why I do it.
a CD in your really nice Emerson car audio.
Yeah.
It's like this.
I'm trying to think of other things
my
I hold.
phone.
No, dude, I'd grab a cookie like this and I just eat that cookie.
Yeah. Because you're an animal.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
fucking
Well,
disgusting.
here's the other thing. I
Greasy
don't do
hands.
bites. I shove the whole fucking thing in my mouth and I chew a couple of times. And then I wonder why I burp all day. Because I don't chew my food.
Yeah, that is why.
You should start chewing.
Yeah, chewing's probably better for you.
It's overrated. I want my guts to get a real good workout.
Feel it in your chest.
Yeah, I want
Going
to feel
down
that.
the whole way. You're
I
like,
want to feel
know
that
where
fear.
that
Okay,
all
so we're going to talk about food and fear. Had it happen the other day. My favorite snack in the world is chips and like hummus or chips and salsa.
Okay.
Classic.
It never fails.
There's the noise again, Blake.
You would think being a 34-year-old man on this planet eating chips as long as I have, when a chip gets stuck in your throat.
Yes.
That's
That's
a
just-
terrible feeling.
You're like,
Okay, hold on.
oh.
You crack your knuckles in the mic, and then you go.
It's fucking terrible.
Tell you my life story. I was born.
Why don't you lean over the other way? But I think getting a tortilla chip stuck in your throat is the scariest fucking thing in the world. Because to me, as soon as it's stuck there, I'm like, my throat's made out of paper. It's gonna shred.
Yeah.
It's a terrible feeling to get that lodged piece of foreign, object, food.
Because it's pointy.
What about when you get it in your gums?
Oh,
It goes
I've had
between
that.
your teeth, and you're like, I have gap teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Same, dude.
Chip going in, you're just like, fuck. It's like
stuck in there.
stubbing your pinky toe.
Or you're sitting in a movie theater, you're enjoying this movie, you've done some other things, you're feeling real good. You're just shoveling popcorn in your mouth like a fucking savage. And then you get that little piece of popcorn stuck in your teeth. So the whole movie you're doing that thing where you're licking around trying to get it out.
Or trying to create suction.
Yeah.
I did that
you're-
last night. I
It's
ate popcorn for dinner.
it's taking you
Mustard?
No, just popcorn. Bunch of salt.
ketchup.
Put ketchup on it. Honey.
So, okay, the chip between the teeth is
Yeah.
bad, but the popcorn skin of the unpopped
Yeah.
kernel, like up
yeah.
into the gum,
Mhm.
Fitting around your tooth also, and you're just like,
you're wearing it like a blacked out tooth from like Hee Haw or something.
Yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
up inside. It's the worst feeling.
It's terrible.
And it's like, can you ever get it out?
Yeah.
No.
That reminds me of when I was a kid. It was funny to put crayons up your nose.
Mhm.
I don't,
The
obviously.
small circle of friends.
Oh, sorry.
Were you going to question that? That's true.
We need some koozies. But I was putting crayons on my nose, and I pulled a little crayon stub out of my nose, and the paper that wrapped the rose art crayon got stuck in my nose.
Rose art.
Well, the wax ones were the best.
Okay.
Those are the shitty
No,
ones.
my mom told me those are the best.
Crayola are the best. Your mom's a liar.
No, rose art are the ones that all the kids want to borrow.
Yeah.
No?
What kids?
Yeah. Did your mom also tell you that Voigt shoes are the next Jordans? Spaldings. Okay.
Pro Wing,
Pro Wings.
Attack Force, all the greats. Where have you been, dude?
Okay.
Rose Arts were the ones that never needed sharpening because they didn't come with the sharpener.
That's true. And Bugle Boy jeans fit the best.
Well, and it taught me to, like, all my kids had like all my friends, all my kids had like the 64 Crayola box with a sharpener in the back. I had the 8. And she told me, like, you're an artist. Make more.
Hey, you know what?
Less.
You have all the primary
really good
colors there.
That's all I need.
That's all you need. You can make your own colors.
That's true.
So the crayon was up my nose. I pulled it out. The piece of paper was still up there.
From your shitty Rose Art crayon.
The best. And then, but I stuck my finger up there to get it out, and I actually pushed it
farther
up into my nasal cavity.
Yeah.
And there I was on the old school desk, in the 4th grade classroom, 3rd grade, and the teacher was trying to pull it out with like some tweezers, sticking it up my nose, basically doing minor surgery in the classroom.
because that's dangerous up in there.
It was
a very sensitive area.
It was like tickling the front of my brain. My frontal lobe was being stimulated by a Rose Art crayon. And God knows what
That
they
explains
use.
so much.
I know. Our friend Matt,
Yeah.
he has a BB in his eye.
Ah, gross.
His brother, I believe, shot him with a BB gun
Excellent.
when he was a kid. And I mean, I might be fucking this up, but from what I understand, the doctor couldn't get it out. So he's like 34 or 35 years old now, still has it in his eye. And I'm like,
It's a foreign
he
object.
says he can feel it. He says he can. Imagine living your life with a fucking BB in your
Does
eye.
he get a lot of
Like
shit
thinking
going
about
to, like on the airplane? Like with the metal?
Ooh,
in the
good
eye?
question.
I don't know.
I mean, I've got a BB in my dick, and that's pretty hard.
Do you really?
Your dick's hard?
Your dick's really hard?
My dick's really hard.
That's gross.
No, I
What a
don't have a
weirdo.
BB in my dick.
Oh.
I just find that weird when people have like foreign objects in their body like that.
I have a piece of pencil lead stuck in my back from when I was 12.
It like lead, like actual lead?
No, I mean like,
Number 2.
number 2 pencil.
Okay.
Like,
Did you
my
get stabbed?
yeah, my friend jumped on my back, had a pencil in his pocket.
Are you
Broke
sure
off.
that's what he said? Was he behind you? He was shanking you, man.
He might have been.
He was trying to take you out.
Or was it
It's
something?
it's still in there.
Did he have a banana in his pocket too? Like,
That's true. He did. That's what he said.
By lead, he means he's got jizz on his back.
He came on me. To clear that up.
we'll be right back. Don't Want to Wait. Man, I love music. And that was Music by Blake Burgess off the album Light of This World. BlakeBurgess.bandcamp.com.
Pick up that album.
Gotta get those plugs in, dude.
Gotta get him in.
Totally.
Instagram name wet hot American hot dog _ between all.
No
That's
way.
a great Instagram name.
Thank you.
Is that real?
That's real. That's really what it is. It's I always change my Instagram name to a movie title with hot dog somewhere, and I replace one word with hot dog.
So you really love hot dogs.
I really do. I have like 2 pairs of hot dog socks. I'm a weirdo.
My
Hot
life-
dog socks? Like, do you hollow out a hot dog and wear them
No,
on
they
your
have
feet?
hot dogs pattern on them.
Yeah.
Okay.
My roommate bought me 1 pair in Europe a few weeks ago when he was there, and I love them.
Did he go there to get those for you?
It's the only reason he went.
Like he's like texting you at like 4 a.m. Dude, I got your hot dogs. I got your socks.
Listen,
I was like, go do something in Europe, and he's like, I'm finding a hot dog socks.
passport was like $150, $200. The airline ticket was like $1,000. I stayed at the nicest hotel because I can't keep these socks in like a shit flea bag youth hostel.
Yeah, because
But the socks were $5 American. Someone need to get that back.
Franco-American.
Franco-American.
Speaking of dogs.
Whoa.
So Eric and I, we are going down this rabbit hole where we're watching Christmas movies that we've never seen or haven't seen.
I
in
believe
many
it's pronounced a ribbit hole, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's how they say it. But that's
Really?
yeah, ribbit.
100% real.
Yeah.
So
ribbit.
we watched a little movie called Scrooged
Great movie.
the night before last.
Hadn't
seen it since I was maybe 6 or 7, 8 years old.
A little lad.
Yeah, young boy, young hot dog eating, fish stick choking boy. And man, I watched it. We watched it. Totally holds up.
Yeah, it does.
Great Christmas movie. Are you familiar?
Yeah, who's in Scrooge?
Bill Murray.
Yes.
Dude.
Bobcat Goldthwait? Is that
Yes.
it?
Oh, Bobcat. God.
Killer movie.
Great movie. Buster
Total-
Poindexter?
Yeah, he's the elven cab driver.
Niagara Falls.
Dude, such a good movie. I forgot how much the first ghost in the movie scared me though.
The shit out of me. Yeah.
The golfing guy with that like goes into dust and like holds him out the window.
Yeah.
It brought back like some scary memories. I had to go to the kitchen and just shove fish sticks down my throat just to be normal.
No,
again.
that particular scene in that movie scared the fuck out of me. Where he holds him out and then he's holding onto his arm and the arm rips off and it was probably a chicken leg or something.
Yeah.
But it's just like, oh,
it's disgusting.
Creepy, yeah.
But watching that movie reminded me of being a kid and reminded me of being scared, but also reminded me how much I love Christmas. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I fucking love it.
I love the feeling of Christmas. I don't necessarily like Christmas itself, but
Really?
I like the joy that surrounds it because
I
it's
know
like
what you're
kind of
saying.
a positive.
I know exactly what you're saying.
I have to go to so many family Christmases.
The feeling of Christmas, but why do we celebrate two fictional things? We celebrate
True.
a fat man in a red suit who's going to bring you gifts, which doesn't exist, and we also celebrate the birth of a fucking person who never existed. So we do both things, fictional things, and that's just my personal opinion. Also kind of fun.
I would also agree with it.
You know what I mean? But the feeling that it brings you is fucking awesome. Because I think you, like Rob, what you were saying, it takes you back to that time when you were the young, innocent kid, and all you wanted was a goddamn Sega Genesis for Christmas. And guess what? You got that goddamn Sega Genesis for Christmas. It may have taken 2 years, and now everyone else already had one.
But you still got one.
But you got one.
Technology wasn't advancing that fast back then.
No, you could get a Sega Genesis 2 years later and still be.
Yeah, I had
you're
a
still fine.
Dreamcast.
Yeah.
So good. So
My
underrated.
brother pissed on it, so fuck him.
Your brother
Really?
He did.
Is your brother a Labrador Retriever or something?
No, he's just kind of an asshole. Also, I love you, brother.
Did he pee on this on purpose?
Yes.
Okay.
We used to fight a lot. We're like a year and a half apart, so we shared a room. It was my Sega Dreamcast. He pissed on it. He stepped on my N64 and broke it. Like, I think he stomped on it.
So no, here's the thing though. He's fucking up game systems that didn't really have a good go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Dreamcast was kind of shot down.
Yeah, it was.
But those who love it, fucking love it.
I loved it. I was
64
so
same way. People were like, 64.
Okay, 64 in my opinion is probably one of my favorite game consoles of all time.
Yeah.
I still play in 64
Yeah.
to this
well,
day.
I've still got
yeah,
one.
I
man.
got one too.
Mario Kart.
That's the only game system I own is a 64.
Play me a Mario Kart. I'm really.
You
want
to go?
I do.
I'm
really good.
There was a time last year, I believe, we were doing Mario Kart tournaments, and I would just stomp the competition.
Well,
Then we need to play. 'Cause
Consider
we
it
need
a
to do
date.
it. We need to do
I
that.
am I'm not good at a lot of things. I'm really good at Mario Kart.
Let's do this. I'll do one better. I've been asked by the fine gentleman at the 51st Street Speakeasy to do a live, boys. Be keeping this on the hush hush. What if we did a Mario Kart tourney live, boys edition?
down.
Are you in?
I'm so in. Oh, anything involving Mario Kart
Will
on
you be
N64.
Will you be our like special guest?
We'll be
All right.
we'll do it on the big
Yes.
screen. We'll be mic'd up. We can talk while we're playing because Mario Kart doesn't really involve that much. You can talk.
Yeah.
It'll be me cussing a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
talking
yeah.
a lot of shit. I mean, we do that here anyway. So
Dude,
I think it'd be a lot of fun. And Mario
Shit
Kart.
goes down on some 4-player split screen.
My band, Oklahoma Cloud Factory, we used to play it. We have practice every Wednesday. We've had that for like 4 years now, and for a while we had an N64, and every time we practiced after we were done, we'd play Mario Kart and we'd do the Grand Prix, and it got heated.
Oh yeah.
We're really close to each other, so like when you beat somebody that's really close to you, or whenever you're being beaten by, you get upset.
Oh, totally.
My friend Taylor, I shrunk him on Wario Stadium right before the jump over the track. So he fell into the track. Totally a power move. It's an excellent move if you have the little lightning bolt. Shrunk him, fell in. He freaked out, jumped up and was like, "Fuck you." And it reset the Nintendo.
Oh!
And we were all like, "What the fuck?"
That's a classic Robbie retry.
I'm a resetter.
You're a resetter?
I'm a retryer. My favorite was, I was a PlayStation kid. And I think going back, there was the Great Divide. I think it started probably with Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Because if you go backwards, like NES, what was the competition? Atari?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, Sega Master System, but it wasn't really big here.
Who had that?
Ryan Costello.
No, besides him.
Shout out to Ryan Costello, who is not listening at all.
Maybe his ears just perked up. He's like, somebody talking about Master System.
His ears are burning.
When the Genesis and the SNES came out, the camp was divided. You
Definitely.
either had the Genesis or the SNES.
You were a Mario or a Sonic
Did
guy.
you have either back then?
Genesis.
I was a Genesis boy.
Had both.
And I remember the argument for the Genesis because looking back, I'm a kind of a video game guy. So looking back, I think that the SNES has better like games and graphics. But I remember when I was a kid, the Genesis has better sound. They have more sound channels.
That was your argument.
Yeah.
It is
Wow.
true.
It is true. Their
SNES
sound
was still kind of like not really 8-bit, but still had that kind of just tinny, thin kind of music, whereas the Genesis just sounded bigger.
Well, the Genesis had like an actual sound synthesis program inside the console, whereas SNES, it was all cartridge based. So the graphics were a little crisper on the SNES, but the sound truly, there were more channels. It was just it was a bigger, better, more defined sound.
Sure. Easier playability as well, I think.
Dude, I remember getting the 6-button controller, like right around the time Mortal Kombat came out. And man, passing that shit around, talking about drawing lines
On
in
the
sand.
Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they had the blood.
Well, that's the only one you could rip the head off.
Yeah.
The Super Nintendo Mortal Kombat, it was like gray blood that came out.
Dude.
Or green.
Not great.
The SNES Mortal Kombat was the TV, like when you're bloody, like when like a Steven Seagal movie gets played on like television on a Sunday afternoon. That's what the SNES version of Mortal Kombat was. The Sega Genesis version was HBO at fucking 2 a.m. Like, this shit's gonna get real.
Right.
It's going to get gross.
Because it was
Totally
real.
agree. So that further...
Cat house.
That kind of
I
shit.
just got a boner.
Hollywood
Oh my
hot
God,
tubs.
he really did.
I'm going like way back.
Hollywood hot tub.
Hollywood hot tubs.
Never saw it.
No.
Well, no, it's before your time. You're a young man.
What's Hollywood
I'm
Hot
41.
Tubs?
Hollywood Hot Tubs. I'm 41. Hollywood Hot
And
Tubs.
I'm noisy.
Hollywood Hot Tubs was a show, I believe, either on Showtime or HBO, and the basis was it was a company that sold hot tubs, but yet the company, they fucked each other.
Oh.
And then there was Red Shoe Diaries. There was just all kinds of just that. Emmanuel. Those movies played all the
Yeah.
time.
Do you remember a little show on HBO called Sherman Oaks? It was a fake reality TV show before reality TV existed.
No.
Kind of sitcom-y, kind of. But
Sherman Oak. That
yeah.
name sounds really fucking familiar.
I just remember like the mom in the show had big fake boobs and she was always in the jacuzzi and you could see her like orbs just like floating around in like frothy water.
Lifted up.
Yeah. And yeah, man, a lot of good times with that as a kid.
Never seen it.
So going back to video games.
Yeah.
So yeah, you had your SNES and your Genesis, and then the next big one was the N64 and PlayStation. I was a PlayStation kid.
Really? Oh, okay.
But
I can't hate on PlayStation because I played a lot of fun games on there. But in 64, Mario Kart, GoldenEye.
Slappers only. Ever done it?
Yeah, I've done.
No, I
slides
played
before.
every iteration that you can do on that.
Yeah.
The knives,
Only
throwing
knives.
knives,
Only knives.
The
only
golden gun?
pistols,
Only,
the golden gun.
Oh, what was the grenade one? Only
The grenade launcher.
what was the? You can leave like. Oh, I'm thinking of Halo. Tacky bombs.
Oh yeah, sticky bombs.
Sticky bombs.
Oh, Halo's a whole other
Yeah,
ballgame.
that's-
No, but
when we
here's the
get
thing.
the Xbox.
What made Halo awesome was it was what every kid who fucking loved GoldenEye, like their boner just ripped out of their pants. It's like, fuck, we could do that shit.
Dude.
I could just snipe you and you just respawn.
Yeah.
I could just go to where you're gonna respawn.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just-
I'm liking this Mario Kart 64 idea, but what if we also did a Halo?
Yes,
I
like,
would.
Halo 1.
Halo 1?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
We
maybe
could do
2.
it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd be down. Halo is fun.
Let's do
It's
this.
so fun.
Let's
It's
go ahead.
always
We're
been
planning it on the air. Let's do a Mario Kart, and then at the break, we'll take a break, and then we'll do Halo on the second half.
Okay.
A double header.
Yeah.
Double header,
Yeah.
and we'll have multiple guests. If you die, we'll have and whoever wants to come up next.
Could we have a round robin?
Yes, we'll
'Cause
do
I've always wanted to be involved
If
with a
I
round
win
and a
robin.
round
Mario
robin
Kart?
tournament. Yeah.
Can I get a prize?
Oh,
Yeah.
there will be a prize for sure.
Okay, because I will win Mario Kart. I know it sounds
Okay.
cocky,
Throwing down the gauntlet.
You really think so?
but holy shit, am I good at that game?
Okay.
All right.
Past
really
guests. Past guests.
I don't want to sound cocky. I'm sorry.
We can open up to past guests. Come hang out. If you want to throw your hat in the ring to challenge Mr. Burgess here, please do.
I would love it. I love
Those are strong
competition.
words, man.
I'm a strong Mario Kart player.
You
All right.
might be my first competition. Maybe. Because I am good.
I'm very good.
I have timed the skidding around the corners.
Let's shake on
the
this.
hopping.
We're playing. This is a handshake.
I see.
We
That's
just
a
did it.
shake. I just saw it. I
Yeah.
literally saw that.
We're
It's okay.
handshake.
So you remember the movie The Wizard?
No.
It was they premiered the Super Mario Brothers 3. It was loosely based on Rob's life.
Mhm.
Yeah. Except it was supposed to be Mario Kart. Sorry, Mario
Well,
Kart.
mine was the wizard.
Mario.
Mine was the wizard, like WIZZARD, and I would just go around urinating on systems.
On people. So that's probably what
Wizard.
happened. Yeah.
And I had a brother too, and he shat on my Virtual Boy. It was weird. Yeah.
How did he like just, if you have to like lean
gross.
it down and shit into the eye hole?
Mhm. And then I put it on my face.
and you
I-
had shit all in it. Classic joke.
Did you get pink eye?
Yeah, oh no, like a motherfucker.
brown eye. I was like, this game is shitty.
Literally.
And then he came on my Atari Jaguar.
What a dick.
What the fuck? Really?
Seriously.
That's gross. See,
jerk-
my brother only pissed on my, what did I say? My Dreamcast.
But getting
Yeah, he pissed on my
jizzed on,
Dreamcast.
that's a whole other game.
That's gross.
That takes some work.
yeah, I mean, you have to jack off.
Like if you have to pee and you have to shit,
Yeah.
but you do not have to
You
jizz.
do not have to jack off.
No.
And to jack off, you have to be thinking of something, but you know that the end result is going to be like something different. Like the whole point of it for him was probably like, haha, I'm going to come on this thing. Was he thinking of that the whole time?
He
Like-
didn't exist, so
You made this up?
yes.
This is fucked up.
He's getting all like, oh man, I was into that. But what
I
you
was
just
really trying to get into his mindset.
Not
like,
to go.
what
I
kind
mean,
of
I don't even
sociopath.
know where we originally started with this. But okay, what you're saying, that whole thing you just said about jerking off, that's to be said about jerking off in general.
True. It's
Like you have that thing, like you start off like you know where it's going to end. You've been there before. It's not like you're going to. It's not like a dream where you're like
it ends the
I
same
haven't-
way.
It's like that vivid dream of like I haven't been down this corner before. I'm going to go try it out. If you've jerked off once, you've jerked off a million times. You know what I mean? Like it's not like
so
you're.
true.
I wonder what's going to happen. No, you're going to come. That's what. And then you're going to feel that shame, immediate
Yeah.
shame of like.
That's what happens. is
And
you
then
come
here's
and
what I
you're
do.
like,
Here's my thing. Delete history. Just I don't want to know.
Here's a hot take for you. I do not watch porn.
What?
I know. I'm a weirdo. I don't watch porn.
You don't watch porn.
A lot of people do not believe me, mostly because one of my friends found a porn DVD inside of my Fifth Element DVD case. I don't know how it got there.
Great way to hide it though.
I've lived with a lot of people. It's like a weird porn too. It's just like this naked woman in front of an American flag is like on the DVD itself. And she
Oh.
found it and she was like,
American Snapper. I've seen that one.
is that
It's a
what it's
good one.
called? I don't know where it came from. I've lived with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I know that we shared DVDs and it was like, I know somebody put it in there. Never watched it, but she does not believe me that I don't watch porn because of that. But I do not, and I want to put it on the record, I do
Is this for like a religious thing? You devout or you just?
I just don't really care that much about it.
But you do. Do you have intercourse? Are you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I totally have sex a lot, like all the time.
Well, you're having it right now. Stop.
With myself.
No
With
porn.
This okay pills.
No porn.
Yeah, I just don't watch porn.
Anthem Brewing, the beer to not watch porn to.
Yeah, that's what I drink when I don't watch porn.
But I'm not watching porn, which is all the time.
It's all the time. Drinking Anthem.
Yeah,
Is that a slogan for them? Can we?
Yeah,
pitch that?
it's Anthem Brewing. Stay so
Anthem.
drunk you can't watch porn.
Yeah.
It's because I'm so drunk I can't even type.
I can't even get it up.
Anthem. I can't even get it up.
But I do watch porn, not in a jacking off sense, but
Like with
whenever
friends, just
when
hanging
I'm
out?
with friends and
Like smelling?
everybody's hanging out, and I just like I'll just throw on a porn video. I used to when I was younger. I would just like throw it on a TV and then leave the room, and then other people would be like, "What the fuck?
Trying
Why
to
is
like
there
get
porn?"
the party started, huh?
I just like to freak people out,
And then I
It's
come
like,
back
here you
in
go.
butt naked and
Yeah, I
see
come
where
back-
it goes.
and I'm just jacking it butt naked in front of all my friends.
By
Just
the
a
way-
handful of mustard.
By the way,
just-
guys,
Is this weird?
butt naked or buck naked?
But it's both.
Is it both?
I say butt.
I say butt naked.
because butt naked is like, yeah,
You're
can see
butt
your whole
naked.
ass.
You're down to your butt.
You're
Buck
down to your
naked,
butt.
I never understood.
Buck naked. I don't also.
What about Biff naked?
Don't know that.
The 1990s No Doubt ripoff band.
moment of weakness.
Come
Excuse
on,
me,
in a
Amber,
moment of weakness.
I always thought it was Buck Naked because of the Hank Williams Jr. song by the same name, Buck Naked. Are you familiar with this song?
Yes.
Dude, you should
Hank
cover
Jr.
Buck
second
naked.
best Hank Williams.
Wait,
To
so is
Hank
it
the Third?
So Hank the Third, then Hank Jr., then the Orig, right?
In descending order.
The
Yeah.
opposite way.
Hank Williams Sr. best Hank Williams. Hank Jr. got some good stuff. Hank the Third terrible. Hate him.
Not a fan.
Not Ass Jack. Terrible band name.
Well, he can't. Here's the thing.
Terrible
He,
band.
he can't pick what he wants to be. It's like, am I country? Am I metal?
yeah.
Am I something in between?
And it's like he tries to do like the whole like I can be both, and it's like, dude,
You got to be good.
if you could do both well, then yeah, but you cannot.
Exactly. I
You
want to go
can't.
back to you not watching porn.
I thought I was trying to move away from it.
Well, no, it goes to like sexual past. Like you've never been like even when you were like in your teenage
When I was a
years.
kid, yeah, I did watch porn.
Okay, you just kind of grew out of it.
I grew out of it, and it was just like something I was just like, I never was that invested in it.
Mhm.
Just because it was like, when I was a kid, it was a lot of work to watch porn.
Well, you had to find the time.
You had to like make sure your parents were in bed. We
where's
had
your window?
one computer,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like I have to wait till they go to bed, and it was just like a lot of things.
So it just became a hassle.
It became a hassle.
So
and
you
it's like,
associate
now I
associate
can
mustard,
watch porn whenever I want. I can
Yeah.
be watching porn right now, and I wouldn't care.
but you
if anybody knew.
psychologically associate like how you associate mustard with your mom shoving it down your throat. You associate stepmom. You associate porn with it just
Also, the first porn video I watched as a pre-adolescent child was my friend was like, "Hey, you want to watch this porn that I got?"
Mhm.
This is in 2003,
Okay.
and I was like, "Yeah, definitely," because I hadn't watched porn, and he showed me a video of a Rottweiler fucking this lady.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's where you went
so
wrong.
boom, throwing that out there.
Yeah.
I have vivid memories of that.
That's
so
not,
it's-
hey man, you want to watch a porn? That's, hey dude, you want to see something fucked up? That's what I would have started that with.
Now that's what we do it with. But then
Yeah.
that guy was also a weird dude. He peed on me one time in the bathroom.
He's a weird guy.
All right, hold on. Were you holding your Dreamcast? Was it
I
your
was
brother?
not. No.
Can you tell me what
well,
happened?
we were
here?
peeing at urinals next to each other
Okay.
in middle school. Somebody turned off the lights while we were both peeing, and that was a joke that everybody did. And then next thing I know, I feel hot water on the back of my legs, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And he's just like dying, laughing. And then I realized he was pissing on me, and I was very upset because I smelled like piss for the rest of the day, and it wasn't even mine.
Getting pissed on.
So not cool. So not
Not
No.
cool, not cool. Dylan Highfield, fuck you.
Oh.
Dude, you're just going on the fucking
Dude.
record tonight.
Yeah, I'm going on the record. I want these things out there. Also, I think he's in the Navy, so he probably won't hear it.
Oh, he's probably pissing on lots of things.
Probably.
I don't even know what that's
He's-
supposed to mean.
that-
He's probably
sick fuck.
protecting our freedom.
That's true. Trump's America. Free.
Is he?
No. No.
What are you going to do in the Navy?
He's a fucked up person.
Sit in
He's
a boat.
weirdo. Sit in a boat. jacking off. That's what he does. He watches bestiality videos and jacks off.
Okay, going back to the Rottweiler thing, like that is
I was 12.
That was a wow
12.
I was 12 years old when I saw that.
That is a grand introduction.
Oh, insane!
To the depths.
Welcome to porn.
Yeah,
Dude, no, my introduction to porn was a fucking magazine. No, it was a page out of a magazine that a kid let me borrow on the bus in junior high.
Yeah.
And I took one single page of this girl, and I don't know her name, but because the name wasn't on the page, but I know her face so well. I mean, yeah, her face, her whole body. It was just
You know
like
every inch.
it was every fucking inch of that, and what was in it. I know the entire scene. And it's like, it was just ingrained in my mind. Like the first time I ever saw like a naked woman and loved it. And I folded it back up, gave it back. Like, thanks for letting me borrow that.
You're like, I'm done with this.
I'm done.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I found porn, like magazines. If we're talking about, I was talking about internet videos. But
Where'd you find them?
In the woods.
Thank you.
Yes.
Matt Street.
And I've heard that that's a thing.
It is a thing.
It's
And I didn't
totally
know
a
that.
thing.
My brothers and I, we lived in Wellston.
Matt Street, we were making a
Oklahoma.
coalition against
That's
you.
home of Butcher Barbecue nowadays.
Really? Terrible town.
Wonderful barbecue.
I've never had
Great
that.
porn. Great woods
hey.
porn.
Great woods porn. I found
Guys.
it. Ugh.
Wellston, Oklahoma. Terrible town. Great barbecue. And wonderful woods porn.
Wonderful woods porn.
Now you
True.
isolate that. Let's send to the city of Wellston. See if
yeah.
they're taking.
That's a terrible town. I lived there for a while.
That's like halfway between here and Tulsa, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like basically the first stop
It's another country. song.
off of Turner Turnpike. Once you get on Turner Turnpike going, what is that? West. East. If you're going east,
Like
towards
kind of a
Tulsa.
northeast, kind of
Yeah, that
east,
northeast
northeast.
curve.
Yeah.
It's like your first stop. There used to be a McDonald's there. They tore it down. It's not there anymore.
Well, there's plenty on that fucking turnpike.
I think that's why they tore it down, because there's another one like 15 miles past that.
Sure.
It's like, might as well just go to that one.
Let's go back to this woods porn thing because
Yeah.
I was in a little band called Purple Church years ago, and we had an EP called Woods Porn. And it was because we all had this shared experience of, I'm a little older than you, finding porn.
I'm 41.
And loud. I am 28 and quiet as a church mouse. Oh, Josh is
getting another beer.
He's hunting an Anthem here.
There you go.
Got the headphones on like a fucking pro.
I'm a pro.
So yeah, woods porn. Totally a thing.
It is.
Man, my first porn was my father had a Playboy with Anna Nicole Smith in it. Yeah, like 90s. Super 90s. Before she died.
Before
Here's the
it
thing.
wasn't after she died. That's the best one.
Dude, I know she
Is that fucked up? I'm sorry.
She was getting fucked by a
I should've said
Rottweiler
it. Oh, I
covered in
should've said
mustard.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was dead. Oh no, sorry. Oh,
She looked like that guy from Scrooged, actually. But found a Playboy in my
Bigger
dad's
tits, though.
tall floating in frothy water.
Okay.
But found a Playboy in my dad's stack of dirt bike magazines, and I was just like,
blew you away. Yeah.
I'm done. I'm set for life. Like, this is all I need.
I hope my parents don't listen to this podcast.
Oh, they do.
God damn it. Well,
They actually wrote and said,
They're
Blake,
subscribers.
Oh, hold on. I got an email from mom@aol.com. It says,
that's
Blake,
my mom.
Blake, could you explain your porn fetish, you sick freak?
Dear mom at AOL.com.
That's typing.
I hate myself, and it's your fault.
I hate myself and it's your
Okay,
fault.
but you did find woods porn.
I did find a woods porn.
Yes.
It was totally like old too.
Yeah, like a club or a cherry or something.
It was like-
Waterlogged.
It was definitely,
Definitely
waterlogged.
waterlogged.
Definitely like where you're like, this is kind of faded, but I can see a nipple. And this is great. My
Pre-scattered
brothers and I,
porn.
we were like, we would literally, I don't think I've ever told anybody this, but my brother and my stepbrother and I, we're all like within like a 2-year range of each other, like very close in age. But we'd be like, all right, you can borrow it and you'll go jerk off over here. And then when you're done, I'm going to go.
What?
So we'd like, yeah,
In the woods. So
In the
you
woods.
jerked off in the woods.
I jerked off in the woods.
Dude, well,
I've jerked off you've never jerked off in the
I've
woods.
jerked off on a beach before when nobody was around. I've been like, whatever, I don't
like
care.
fucking Neil Young.
Yeah. Does
Is that
Neil
a-
Young do that?
I jerked
I
off
like
on a beach.
I jerked off on the beach tonight and I came 1,000 drops.
That's good.
That's a really good Neil Young impression.
That's pretty good.
I can't even laugh. I have to pee really bad. Can I pee?
Yeah. We'll just talk to each other.
Yeah.
That's okay. You can listen to me pee.
No, yeah, we will. We're going to actually just take that mic with you.
Just push it out, dude.
Give me some of that hot piss.
Oh, we're back on.
Oh, yeah.
But
Never
I'm,
left.
I never left. Who cares? Woodsporn. Yeah. Jerking off behind a tree while your brother is like 20 yards away from you.
Why was he not jerking off in a tree? Why did you not just
we
divvy
took
it
turns. There was only one magazine.
up? Well, tear pages out.
That ruins the integrity of the magazine.
I guess, but if you said
That's
it's
more
water,
to keep up with.
if
too.
it's waterlogged, did you take it home or did you leave it
We
there?
left it in the woods.
Okay.
That's where you leave
Did
it.
you find it near any kind of bedding or?
No, it was underneath a milk crate.
Okay, so did kids? I still have this
swear
thing.
to
Like,
God, I know it sounds weird.
You're
but
making that up.
I want
That's true.
Really?
I swear, it was under a milk crate in the woods.
I want the innocent part of my brain to be true of that. It's kids helping out kids giving each other, like, finding their dad's porn and leaving the woods. I want that to be. I have a strong feeling that it's the other, and
You're talking about that article.
It's a hobo.
Yeah.
No, it's planted by a pedophile to lure kids in. Like the woman that lured Hansel and Gretel into the gingerbread house.
That was an
because she
article
wanted
about a
to
dude leaving porn in the woods to lure kids.
You didn't read the article?
I haven't read that article.
The guy, Eric Ellenwood, our friend, posted the article about woods porn. We were all commenting on it.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't read said article?
I didn't read all of it.
You read the headline.
I read the headline.
You fucking
That's all
Trump
you-
voter.
That's all you need is a headline. That tells you everything you need to know.
There were theories. There is, number one, it's the Johnny Appleseed of porn, which I have been.
You were the Appleseed.
I've said it before. There was a time where I had some porn magazines and I had to get rid of them. So I was driving my like 90s Ford Ranger pickup out in the middle of Choctaw, Oklahoma, and I threw porn into the woods as I was
every
driving.
3 or 4 yards or so. Just throw one out.
I would just throw a magazine every now and then, give him back, just give him back.
give him back.
Yeah. And
That's community service right there.
That should count.
That should count.
I
Tax
think
deduction.
I made some boys' days. Like, I think that I was giving
Maybe some
back.
girls too
Hey, I mean,
that weren't aware of.
Sure.
it's the 90s, you know?
A lot of change.
So that was the first theory. The second theory was that it was hobos because hobos allegedly masturbate more than we do because they're dirty. They
Right.
have STDs.
Sure.
They're not fucking as much.
That's
Yeah, because who
your.
wants to fuck a hobo?
Well, you're pigeonholing
drunk.
an entire audience. Maybe they don't have STDs. Okay, here's the thing though with that. I'm gonna nip that one right in the bud. Not butt, which I used to think it was nip in the butt. It's bud. Whatever.
It is in the bud. I
Bud
thought it was
naked.
butt for a long time.
But Bud Naked, my favorite Biff Naked cover band, Bud Naked. Anyways, okay, so hobos. There weren't hobos in Choctaw, Oklahoma. Did you
There's
ever see-
one.
There was a homeless person in Choctaw.
he had the stick with the bag on the end and the beard, the shoe
and he had
polish
a
beard.
just cigar in his mouth.
Yeah.
Clown makeup,
Yeah,
like a derby hat.
Shit, forgot about that guy.
Third theory, pedophiles planting porn and watching with little binoculars.
I believe that one because that's fucked up and people are fucked up.
I'm going 1 and 3. I'm gonna go 90 on the 1. I'm gonna go 10% on the 3rd.
Okay.
But no hobos.
No hobo. There were no hobos in Choctaw, Oklahoma. You would have to take
That's kind of true. I grew
you
up
would have to
going
take a train
Choctaw.
and you would have to hitchhike your way to Choctaw in the 90s.
With your porn collection.
with your porn collection. Yeah,
Ain't gonna happen,
That's a hard
man.
sell. That's a hard
Ain't
sell.
gonna happen. Perverts for sure. There's so many. I guarantee you, there's some like pervs
Do you
in
think
Choctaw.
that I was watched by a pedophile jerking off?
I don't think you were washed. I think maybe he had it set up and like the bait had
Might
already
have
been
been.
set. Maybe it was under a milk crate because he set up bait like in a Bugs Bunny
It's like
cartoon.
the classic.
and it snapped and a kid goes no and he ran away and he's like shit, but he didn't reset it. He's like, all right, well I got other pervert things to attend to, and you just happen to be like, oh, what's this? Well, oh, there's porn underneath this crate.
It was like directly behind my house too.
Well, then there was a fucking pervert behind your house.
I don't doubt it.
I can imagine like a young Blake Burgess. Like he's got his Dreamcast controller in one hand, like a porn in the other, just running butt naked through the woods, like straight into a pedophile.
Yeah.
Hashtag
Like,
Bud Naked.
with a carrot on a stick.
I'm like, where's that carrot doing? I love carrots.
Is there
Just
ketchup
following
on
around.
it?
If there's ketchup on it, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
It's true of anything.
Man, okay, so let's get back to the fucking business here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not fucking around.
Yeah, I'm tired of fucking around.
Well, let's put this dog to rest. Woodsporn existed, Matt Street. Deal with it.
It did. It
True.
totally did.
Woods porn, we've all seen it.
All right, make noise if you've seen Woods porn. Yeah.
We've all seen it.
This mic smells weird.
I did tell Matt though I would take him to where I can't take him where it is because it doesn't exist anymore, but I could take him to where it was. I could take him to here's where I found it when I was 14 on my bicycle. I could take you there.
Yeah.
What if you rode your bike out now and it was just flash drives? Oh, I found a flash drive under a
Where's this
leaf.
flash drive pulled?
I'd be real afraid to put that shit in my computer. You can
I would.
virus.
You could get a not if you have a Mac.
That's not true.
Shout out.
Yeah, I know.
I saw a thing in the news, I don't know, 10 years ago, where people were putting flash drives in the mortar of old buildings. Like if there was a hole in the mortar of brickwork, they would take the casing off a flash drive, turn it around, stick it in the mortar, and then seal it up to where you had to lift your device or your laptop and put it in there.
A cool idea.
Put your album on it, dude.
I'm gonna put my new album. It's coming out. Flash drive only. You have to find it.
Yeah. One spot.
You gotta look around.
Geocache that shit, dude.
Geocache.
they
People
still do
love
that?
geocache.
Dude,
I have an ex-girlfriend that loved that.
Put your album on a flash drive under a porn magazine in Choctaw. And that's it. Just one.
Right by my grandma's house.
I'm down. I don't know how to respond to that for the first time ever.
Robbie has no response.
No.
You got stumped by me.
Is that a Woods reference?
It might be.
Stumped.
That's what we used to call it. We'd go
Hey,
jerk off in
man,
the woods.
you got
Let's go
stumped.
get stumped.
Yeah.
We also used to dumpster dive in Wellston. So
Dumpster dive.
For what?
When you
Anything?
dumpster dive, you don't know what's gonna come out.
Hey, man, it's all about the experience. What comes out of it?
All right,
It's all
let me
about
ask.
finding weird shit.
What's the best thing you ever found?
I found these weird wood blocks that had wheels on them, and we turned them into roller skates by tying a belt around them.
That's the best thing you ever found?
Yes.
That's some Little Rascals kind of shit.
It was very Little Rascals.
Yeah.
It sounds like it was.
Did they work? Were they functional?
The wheels were metal.
So did you
not excellent.
Did you hurt yourself? Get fucked up?
Yeah, all the time.
I would assume.
Yeah, I got hurt a lot when I was a kid.
Well, I mean,
I
from
was fearless.
those ghetto ass roller skates. Did you get fucked up on those?
Yeah, I
Okay.
fell all the time.
Well, you also had lead in your back.
Yes.
Lead in your back, jizz on your Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Piss.
Sorry,
Piss.
That was he had jizz on his
dude. That's your next album
on his
title.
something.
Lead on my back, piss on my Dreamcast. That's your next album title.
That's a really good album title.
I know,
actually. I'm
right?
surprised nobody's taken it.
Because no, if you're too young, you're not gonna know what a Dreamcast is. It just sounds like a good word.
I know. Yeah, a lot of people just don't know.
Piss
what
on my
Dreamcast is.
Dreamcast.
My Dreamcast.
I get
Anyways.
it.
Well,
Yeah, we're wrapping up here. Obviously, I have one thing to say before we go,
sure.
and I got this on the list here. So I've been watching this Antenna TV at night. Are you familiar with
I'm
this?
very familiar with Santana TV.
Unfamiliar.
So
I
if
don't
you
know what that is.
if you don't have cable and
I
you
don't.
have rabbit ears,
I don't
do you
have that.
dude, they're like $7 on Amazon.
I have Netflix.
All right,
Yeah, but Antenna TV is basically like Nick at Night.
free,
but
it's for free.
It's free.
What?
Dude, go to Walmart or wherever, Amazon, whatever, and get a set of digital rabbit ears. I honestly, the highest they'll be is like $12, $14.
It's nothing.
Yeah, not for somebody like you. I mean,
Money's not an issue.
He's eating ketchup hot dogs.
yeah.
I'm saving money.
Next time you're buying ketchup and mustard, just
Not mustard.
No mustard. Do not ever insinuate that again.
All right, skip the fucking vegan A's for a week, all right? And go get some rabbit ears. Channel 4.2 is Antenna TV.
It's fantastic.
It's a local station that's like Nick at Night, but all it does is play old TV shows.
like the Munsters and shit like that.
Ooh.
They play Mr. Belvedere.
They playing Melbourne?
Wow.
They're bringing it back, dude, and I am all in. I own the DVDs, but I want to see the random episodes.
Are you going
sometimes.
somewhere with that?
I am.
Okay.
So, first of all, I've been watching Johnny Carson
Sure.
before bed every night. It comes
talked
on
about
at
that before,
10 p.m. Yeah, and I've been watching it. And man, what
Mm.
a fucking classic interviewer. What a wonderful show.
Sure.
It's a fucking fantastic show. Right after that comes Three's Company. I am so naive.
Yeah.
Up until about a week ago, I thought they were all fucking.
No.
I thought Three's Company was about this nerd that fucked two babes.
No. It's
the
about
blonde and the brunette.
No, it's about a guy who needs to rent a spot and they will only rent to couples, so he pretends to be
gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this was back when like gay was like very taboo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This was like 70s, late 70s.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. I always thought that John Ritter was slamming Susan Summers and that brown-headed girl.
He tried to. He was really trying to hit Suzanne Summers hard.
Well, okay, let's be honest.
Before they changed actors and there was another girl playing her.
Well, we're all boys here. Like, which one would you?
Suzanne Summers for sure.
Right?
Never seen it.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, I gotta do.
I'm familiar with the theme. I don't think I've ever watched a whole episode.
It's a great show.
Blake.
There's Mr. Roper and then there's
Yeah.
Mr. Roper, who is Don Knotts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don Knotts is on it?
Yeah, from
Oh,
Andy
no, I'm
Griffith.
gonna watch
Yeah.
it.
He's great.
Dude,
He's got a neckerchief on the whole show.
check that off the list. I'm going to buy you some rabbit ears.
Yeah.
All right.
Christmas is coming up.
Yeah.
Christmas, my birthday was 3 months ago, so you missed that.
Hey, well, then you're gonna get that. Hey,
Thanks
you know
a
what?
lot.
The big 41?
Yeah, I turned 41 3 months ago.
That's
Thanks a
awesome,
lot.
man. How's it feel to be like over the hill?
I feel good.
Did anyone get you one of those canes from Spencer Gifts that had a
penis in it? Yes.
a mirror on the bottom of it so you can look up skirts?
Oh, they make those?
Yeah, it's Spencer's Gifts. It's a over the hill gag.
Disgusting.
gift.
Dude, we're over the hill.
Not yet.
Are we?
We will be 40. 40 is technically over the hill.
I'm getting so close.
I know.
Me too.
Oh, Robbie, we're gonna throw you the biggest, most Spencer Gift over the hill birthday party.
Will you throw that for my next birthday? Because I'm already there
You think so?
mentally. Yes.
I don't.
Just
think
give them all
so
the
old.
worst over the hill gag gifts.
Oh, just hair. Just the
There's
worst.
some fucking terrible ones out there.
Sure are. Speaking of terrible gifts, this episode has been a terrible gift to you.
Yeah. Happy birthday, asshole.
All right,
This is
again,
what you get.
this is what you get. BlakeBurgess.bandcamp.com. I know that after you hear this, you're just going to have to listen to this album.
Yeah, because I talked a lot about the album the whole time.
When we heard that sweet, sweet jam,
We heard the sweet, 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 sweet jam. We
we gave you a taste. Now go get the rest.
Get the
And-
rest.
And keep your eye out for Blake Burgess making another appearance on a Live Boys podcast
Featuring Mario Kart 64 and
and
Halo.
Halo.
And Halo. I'm not as excellent at Halo. I'm pretty good, but
Well, then we can scoot you off this stage and we'll bring someone else up who's more affluent with Halo.
wow.
Do you have any parting words, Blake? And if you had 10 seconds
If I had 10 seconds
to
left.
sum up tonight, and words of wisdom, if you'd like to make some noise, perhaps.
Yeah, here we go. I like beer. Thanks, Anthem.
Bye.